Look, in this hand, I'm trying to figure out ways to talk to you. I'm trying to build a way to talk to you guys. Take advantage of this. Speak through it. Tell me what you want me to know. Alright. Gonna take just a little break and do a live ending the first record session of the SB7 new rig test. I can't see. Live burst EVP session, February 26, 5:20 a.m. If there's someone with me, you can try to speak into this device. Alright, please. Just come over to it, say anything you need. Are there such things as ghosts? Are you a ghost? Stopping EVP session. Man, I can't. This stinking. Live burst EVP session. See if you catch anything. 26, 5:20 a.m. There's someone with me. You can try to speak into this device. Alright, please. Just come over to it, say anything you need. Are there such things as ghosts? Are you a ghost? Live with me. You can try to speak into this device. Alright, please. Just come over to it, say anything you need. Are there such things as ghosts? Are you a ghost? Stopping EVP session. Man, I can't. This. Try to speak into this. I don't know how it works. Shout into it. Do whatever it takes. Please, go ahead. Just try to speak into it. I'm trying to communicate and figure out if you exist. Let me know. This is your chance. Stopping. Try to speak into this. I don't know how it works. Shout into it. Do whatever it takes. Please, go ahead. Just try to speak into it. I'm trying to communicate and figure out if you exist. Let me know. This is your chance. It's so hard to hear if there's anything. It did kind of sound like there might have been a little bit of sounds, but... Alright, one more. I'm sorry if I've seemed frustrated. I'm tired in general. And yeah, I'm a little frustrated tonight. I don't know why. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it all, but... Yeah, I just have these thoughts in my mind like, why it seems like I watch these other channels and everybody's getting some sort of activity, and some of the responses that I've gotten on the SB7, like, they could be considered possibly intelligent, but
Another Burst EVP session, February 26, 5:20, 4 a.m. Please, I'm trying to find evidence you exist. Tell me your name into this device. Any session. Ah, the battery's low. Yeah, I haven't charged this thing in a while. Battery lost pretty good chunk of time. Alright, well, battery just died. Watch, it's probably like my first capture there. I won't be able to put it on video. I don't know, is there anybody here with me? Can you move something? Make a sound? Indicate to me that you're here, other than a possible sense of like slight coldness, which it's snowing outside, so who knows? I can't say that is supernatural at all, especially considering that it's snowing outside. I got a window right here too, and it's not airtight. I do know what people mean, those weird pocket of airs. I do, and another interesting fact you don't really hear about is humidity in general. Colorado, that's where I'm from, is a really dry state, and I've been the farthest east I ever went was Kentucky a long time when I was a kid, and it was so humid there. I was miserable. I was only there for like 2 weeks, but I was miserable because it was so humid. So I wonder what the sensations of cold air pockets feel like in a place that has high humidity. And I wonder if people never really thought about that, vice versa, or I don't know. I definitely think cold spots that's another thing, maybe. I like how there's some technology that's trying to be devised. You guys, come on, I don't think you're here tonight. I've been trying to pretend like you guys exist to be polite, but I'm starting to need some solid evidence. Light this bad boy up. Come over here and light this up. Call it the K2 meter. I see activity on everybody else's channel. Come on. Make me believe. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Not quite sure about this session now. Is there anybody here with me? Do you want to try to communicate through this device again? Oh, I'm gonna sweep reverse FM 200 milliseconds. Come on, guys. Let me know you're here. Give me some way. How do you touch people? How do you make energy? Can you touch me? Try to touch me, please.
Make
I don't know how long I've been going. Probably a while.
Are you here at all with me? Talk to me. Talk into this device. Let me know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna give you guys one last chance, and then I'm gonna turn off the SB7. So, go ahead. If you got anything to say, go ahead and say it now, please. Alright, guys. Thank you. Let's see. Do that. Yeah, I don't know. This is a different one. I think I'm slightly annoyed because I guess I was hoping big things for this new SB7 rig. But you know, sitting here thinking about it, I really need to just get out, start doing different, or doing different tests, or doing something different. Because I can't, obviously just using SB7 isn't convincing me. I have some interesting hits. In fact, I was kind of just thinking and tinkering around with an basically a compilation or the more interesting clips to replies, because there's a couple that is very interesting. There's 2 or 3 that could questionably be intelligent responses, and then I don't know though. I don't think just using SB7 is gonna answer everything, obviously. So I want to start trying different things. I'm gonna be experimenting with different places, different ways to record, different ways to experiment, different times, different nights. You're not gonna catch everything every night, you know. I can't really say this was an active one at all. I don't really even think I might have caught anything. There was a couple K2 blips, but that could be arguably radio or whatever, just some random signal, random little bit of energy. I still can't say they're ghosts. I still can't say a ghost set off my EMF meter the other night. I guess it's a little frustrating tonight just because I'm tired and I've had a really long week and it's really early. It's 5:30 in the morning. Oh, pardon me. So yeah, was this one, what did I feel? Yeah, that running through the beginning was weird because the beginning's kind of awkward. It's akin to when you first meet somebody that you know, but you might not have seen for a while, and there's that awkwardness at first. Then you get warmed up and everything's a-okay. Yeah, there was a weird part. I'm interested to see that part when I get a little tweaked out, because there was a part where I did feel intimidated by the darkness. But it wasn't the darkness around me, it was the darkness behind the camera, because it was the darkest part. So that was interesting. Oh yeah, now I believe that it's so funny when Ghost Adventures and Ghost Hunters and all those shows, they're like, let me show you how dark it is, and they turn off the infrared. Unless they're turning off the LCD screen too, the LCD screen does light up stuff. It just, I have it faced towards me, so I can't see anything behind it. It's just like blackness.
So it'll be interesting to see my reaction to that because I don't. Yeah, it's funny. At one point I was kind of getting a little nervous and I was wondering like what would happen if something grabbed me or threw me or like what would happen. So I don't know. That was interesting. I'll have to check that on playback, see what it's all about. Did I catch anything? I don't think so. Are ghosts real? Still can't say. I want to continue SB7 research. I want to mess around with putting an EM pump. So when I do have an EM pump on this, wherever I put it, see I just have this. Just a couple pieces wrapped around here. Wherever I put this on it, I can't use the meter because then the meter will be going off because the EM pump pumps out electromagnetic fields or electromagnetism. So that's about it on that rig. I'm gonna be working on it over the next couple days, probably tomorrow, depending. Yeah, the most odd things I've captured so far is the weird K2 hits, and this is me turning it on, by the way. The weird K2 hits, a handful of interesting SB7 responses. I have to dig up the file, but I do have a file somewhere that does kind of sound like a wispy voice saying, "Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does." Because I asked it a question. If you can tell me if the world looks like to you like it does to me, can you say, "Yeah, it does," or "Yeah," something along those lines? And it does sound like a similar response to that. And that was the only time I ever caught an EVP. I've done probably, I don't know what I consider EVP. I don't take every single little bit of information for EVP. I'm pretty picky about it, at least at this point. I can't say this stuff exists, and I can't just. I would love to follow my natural instinct for flights of fancy, but I have to systematically try to prove or disprove this. It's interesting how it comes and goes as a skeptic with an open mind. Some days I feel like it does exist, possibly, and then some days I feel like, nah, it's all possibly figments of our imagination. But I've read so many articles and so many stories. I've met a lot of people over the last month where you can't just discount what everybody says. And I want to figure out why. Why do we get stuck here if these are ghosts? Do certain get stuck here? Is it because of unfinished business? Really? I mean, yeah, I understand love for your family and stuff, but why would it keep you trapped? Well, I guess keeping you somewhere, you're assuming that there's someplace better or other to go, but for some reason you can't go, so you're stuck. So that's just assumptions. We're assuming that stuff. We don't really know. And unless you can physically go there and prove stuff, we can't. I mean, see, you got all the stories of people that might have passed away and I don't know, got brought back. You know what I mean? I don't know what to make of this one. This one's a weird one. This one might not even make it up on the net. I really don't know what to think about this. Oh, I just figured out why there was a weird change of the LCD that I didn't notice earlier. I guess it hits a time limit to keep memory sake for clips, and it's recording a new time. So I wonder what the limit is. Bet you it's probably about an hour, 45 minutes an hour, something like that. Maybe less, maybe 30. This camera records at HKS. See, I don't think I'm converting this camera right, and I gotta look into better ways to figure all this stuff out. Really wish I had more time. Really wish I could not have to spend so much time working. Would be very nice. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what to make of all this. If this gets up on the internet, thank you for watching. I feel weird. I don't know what to make of all. Is it my mind playing tricks on me? Was there really something weird earlier around me? You know? And what has it done to me? What is it doing to me? Why? What's the purpose? That's assuming all this kind of stuff is real and not figments of our imagination. It's kind of spooky stuff, but I actually want it to be. You know, obviously, if life is somehow internal through energy or some other way of living. So yeah, I'm, you know what, I think I am going to put this up because I'm exhausted and I've stuttered, I've yawned. So that should show you that this is real and not some sort of farce, false advertising. Because that's one thing I'm trying to bring to this field. And I guess I need to really start off every video with that and end every video with that, is trying to make this field somewhat more serious. I plead to you, try to not edit your EVPs quite so much. Try to make it that we will be taken more serious. You know, it's hard. It's not, I try to respect everybody, and it is hard to kind of respect the way some paranormal researchers are trying to present their information. And a lot of it, unfortunately, is just people trying to make money. And I'll tell you right now, I won't lie, if somehow this leads down the path to, who knows, a club or a promotion or a sponsorship or whatever, I don't even know. Honestly, I'll take it beating what I have to do right now. I have to break my back 5 nights a week, and I'm exhausted every freaking night, every morning technically, because I work overnights. Yeah, I'm beat. And I work with people that don't work hard, so I have to pick up their slack. And that doesn't help either. So yeah, if somehow I can make a career out of trying to research the paranormal, to figure this out, I'm not stupid. I'm gonna try. I'd rather do that than break my back every night, come home sore. But I'm not gonna fake anything. You're never. I'm not gonna tell you these are ghosts. Even if I start believing this myself, you will never hear that out of my mouth. And that's why I chose the name reporter. It should be somebody that just tells you information and gives it to you in a biased way. And I know tonight I've kind of been confrontational, probably is a good way to put it, but I don't know, I'm just a little frustrated. I want this to exist, and I want to be able to show the world it exists in the proper manner and fashion. That's why I don't have a hat with any sort of logo on it. That's why you're not going to see shirts with big designs on it on me. I don't. That's just not how I am. I don't really rock those kind of clothes except maybe if I'm working really hard out in the sun or playing real hard out in the sun or whatever, and I just need a t-shirt on. Yeah, and you're never going to hear me tell you that it is or is not a certain thing. All you're going to hear me say is possible unseen entity, or use air quotes, or ask questions if they're ghosts. I may use the term spirit every once in a while, but that's just using it as a name, assuming that something might be intelligent and might know that you're trying to refer to it. Because I can't say any of this is real. I want to. I really want to figure this out. It's consuming me right now. I've met people that now I can actually share thoughts and get ideas and stuff out, so it's become a lot larger part of my life than it was just a couple months ago. A couple months ago, it was just kind of like a passing uh, hobby. And it still is a hobby, but it's definitely taken up more of a new life. And I want to keep expanding and trying to figure this out. I guess that's why I'm somewhat frustrated. Is it feels like I'm failing, but tonight, but I shouldn't feel like that because that's silly. Obviously, especially the way this seems, if this is real, it does seem like there's waves of activity. Like it's not a constant energy burst that just flows for 45 minutes straight. It does feel like waves, like how we do see waves in liquid and energy form. So it would make sense for paranormal activity to commence in waves. And then like what about like the stone tape theory? What about recordings? Am I capturing recordings of past lives that happened around this area and these aren't intelligent? Who knows? Because I know settlers moved here a long time ago, 1800s, early 1800s, something along those lines. If not earlier, probably like late, I don't even know. But they've been here for a long time, and I know there was Native American conflict with the settlers. It wasn't huge conflicts, but there was. And at one point, where my butt's sitting could have been Native American land. It's very possible throughout all Colorado, New Mexico, Kansas, Utah, like all this region was really big at one point. And I don't know Native American history. I know tons of America was, but yeah, this region is a lot of Native American history. I have an uncle that lives down in southern Colorado that he's like a natural Indian head finder. I've gone out on hikes with him, and he'll find them. Not every time, but it's very interesting. He has found a ton. He's got a really cool coffee table, lines them all out, and he makes them too. So he has like a section that's his and a section that is the found ones. And he's found ones that he believes date back really old because of the design style that are similar designs that were found in like the Middle East in certain times, long, long time ago. And I can't remember the exact time that he was thinking, but I just don't want to say a number when I can't remember. But it was a long time ago. I remember thinking, wow, that was a long time ago. Yeah, so this is basically kind of turned into a session that I don't think was very successful. Who knows? We'll see on playback into a long vlog. And yeah, we'll see how it all turns out. I think that just about wraps it up. Kind of just went off and talked for a long, long time. So thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate the support that I'm getting from my friends, people that are interested to see what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm not doing this to try to become famous. I'm not trying to gain anything. If it somehow happens, it happens. I'm 36, about to turn 37 years old. You know, I'm at that point to where I'm pretty settled. I'm getting pretty settled to who I am, pretty comfortable. And I'm at that point too. I'm tired of having to fit into society in certain points of your life and do things that you just don't want to do, and go places you don't want to go. So yeah, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate the support, and I appreciate and look forward to communicating with more of you as the days pass. So thank you for watching. Have a good one.